This is a mason jar filled with, oh shit, something green.
Oh boy.
Mom, I was gonna say mint, but it's not. Basil?
No, it's not basil.
Onion? Cilantro?
I'm afraid to eat it.
Oh, this is cilantro.
Parsley.
Parsley? Let's mince this, shall we?
Mince? What does mince mean?
It just means to rip into tiny pieces or cut into tiny pieces. I think. Maybe.
I've never minced anything.
Nicely washed.
We're just gonna do one. It's not that hungry today.
1, 2, 3.
It would make a nice centerpiece, actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna use this knife.
This one.
Nope. Nope.
Ow. My grandma would be so proud right now.
Mortar and pestle?
I don't know if this is the mortar and that's the pestle, or that's the pestle, this is the mortar, but together they're the mortar and pestle. And I'll take this part and just mash it.
This is the first meal that I've actually made since I graduated college 2 months ago.
Shred it apart from the stalks.
We're gonna try to do it like the fancy people do on the television. Cut, cut.
Nope, nope.
Keep chopping until it's really minced.
It's working. Ish.
Yeah, this is, what?
Mince parsley.
All right, that should do.
Ta-da! Mince parsley!
Minced?
This is either cilantro or parsley, and the only way to tell is to take a snip or a taste.
This is just some parsley.
Flat leaf parsley.
There's curly parsley, but this is flat leaf parsley.
Italian flat parsley.
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 How to properly mince parsley. Okay.
Now we're gonna mince some parsley. Tomorrow we're gonna learn how to melt ice.
Of course I can mince that. Be on this sexy board here.
Is just grab the parsley.
I'm gonna pull this out of the water.
You don't have to start off with a lot.
You want to make sure that you really rinse it off.
The best part about this is the leafy part.
Cut off the ends first.
Because stems don't really taste that good.
I take my knife and I do what I call shave my parsley first. So it takes the leaves off.
So all I'm doing is I'm picking off the leaves here.
Fun fact, if you ever had onions, chew some parsley. It gets rid of bad breath.
The easiest way to mince parsley is to kind of fold it into itself.
Bunch it together.
This is a knife, and this is what you mince with.
Mincing means essentially getting it down to a smaller size.
Make sure your fingers are curled in.
And chop, 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 chop. Chop, 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 chop.
I like to keep the point of the blade on the board and just work the back end of the blade.
Get out your aggression.
Rock it back and forth, which makes it a lot faster to do your cutting.
Ha! I'm really good in the kitchen.
Parsley can be put in like a spaghetti sauce.
There we go.
You guys ready for a parsley party?
Sprinkle it on top of your lasagna.
And it makes it taste delicious.
And that's minced parsley.
Here we have Italian flat leaf parsley, and this can actually be kind of a confusing herb because it looks so similar to cilantro. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna mince some of this parsley right here. Once your parsley is washed, I'm gonna just hold the bunch by the stem and take my knife and angle it away from myself, and I'm gonna make a swiping motion, and that's gonna help me kind of remove the leaves from the stem. We're gonna get a few stems that kind of sneak their way in there, and I'll just go through and double check. Get everything bundled really nice and tight. I'm gonna always grab my knife with my finger and thumb on the blade and then wrap around the grip. I'm gonna use a rocking motion when I make these cuts. You'll notice that I'm starting with the tip of the knife on the board. And as I work, I'm just sliding back and forth. You'll see my knife actually never leaves the surface of the cutting board. The amount of times that you go over the parsley completely depends on how finely you want it minced. If I want a finer mince than this, what I'm gonna do is collect my pile again and I'm gonna turn it. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna come right back over it and just continue to mince, breaking those pieces into smaller and smaller chunks as I go. And that's how we mince parsley.
You made a mess. Oh my God.